Hi, me again. Months without nothing and I'm back. Anyway, there's something I want to talk about because it's been running through my mind and it has been a topic in my personal life lately, but I do feel that for the harmony of the rest of the world and other situations, this subject needs to be addressed. Perception versus intuition. Perception and intuition are two very different things, separated by ego. They are both balanced on the blade. Perception is how you see something, and it is how predominantly it's either a pattern of thinking you've got used to, so you perceive things as you have always perceived them, or your ego gets in the way and your pride gets in the way, and you have this preconceived idea, which is where preconception comes in. Anyway, intuition is that quiet little voice inside you don't like very much, because often it tells you what you don't really want to hear. But you know, that dude's never wrong, and it's connected to the divine directly and always wants the best for you, even if you feel at the time that it is not the best for you, because your ego, your pride, and your personal desire is getting in the way, thus muting your intuitive voice. Your intuitive voice is that wiggly little feeling in your gut when you feel something isn't quite right, but you push it to the side and you ignore it because it's not what you want to hear. Okay? Perception is how you see something immediately. So, for example, let me try and think of something that's quite neutral. Okay. Right. You've got a neighbour that keeps wanting to borrow sugar off you. Okay. Your first idea is that you're perceiving them as a taker. Okay. They're taking. All you're doing is you're looking on the surface on it and you're annoyed. So you're allowing your emotions to get in the way. Okay. Perception is also controlled very largely by emotions. So this neighbour that keeps borrowing sugar off you, you're perceiving them as a taker, a bit of a chancer. So now every time you open your door, you do a quick 180 and out you go to make sure they don't see you, just in case they want another bowl of sugar off you. This neighbour also happens to be an 87-year-old lady who lives on her own, her family are miles away, and she hasn't seen anyone in months. Back up there, dudes, a bit and have a think about that. Is this lady who keeps borrowing milk off you or sugar off you a taker? The reality of this is, if you actually knocked on her door and offered her sugar in advance, she's probably got a whole cupboard of it. She's just lonely. If you thought about that properly, your intuition would say to you, hang on a minute, how could you get through that much sugar in that short amount of time? She just wants company. This is theoretical, yeah, this isn't real, obviously. So what I'm trying to say, to make this simple, is your perception of things is superficial. It's on the surface, okay? It's driven by emotion, annoyance, pride, ego, yeah? Knee-jerk reaction, okay? You're thinking with here, okay? You're not thinking with here or your intuition. Your intuition goes deeper. Your intuition doesn't have an opinion. Your intuition is just right. If you listen to it properly, it's right. Now, sometimes we can think that we're listening to sometimes we think that we're listening to our intuition when really we're letting our perception get in the way of our intuition and it's blending. So we think that our intuition on that occasion was wrong, but it wasn't. It never is wrong. We just don't listen right because we don't want to hear some things. We think we're driving. Ultimately, we're just meat sacks with voices. But if you think about it, the important things that connect us to source and divine are our souls, or our energy, and that's where our intuition is a great creator. So you have to listen to that voice inside you. So sometimes, say for example, if you walk down an alley late at night and you think, something don't feel right down here, there's your intuition. listen to it. On that occasion, everything else is saying to you, it's a dark alley, it's 20 to 1, I'm on my own, I'm a bit pissed. This probably isn't such a bright idea. Okay, that's if you live in London, doesn't happen in Yorkshire because we're all perfect here. Kidding. Yeah, well, you do, but yeah, anyway. You get what I'm saying. Intuition goes deeper. Intuition is always right. It's us that is wrong. It's us with our altered perceptive state that get things wrong. So, intuition and perception are two very different things. Perception is governed by ego, desire, gratification, and your need to be right and to satisfy yourself. Intuition is the bitch slap from the universe that is never wrong. They won't change to please you, to make you comfortable, because your intuition is your intuition. Their way or the highway, dude. It's up to you. So, that being said, I just wanted to clear that up. It's been bugging me a bit. And there may be more on bits like this to come. But for now, it's, what's the time now? 11 o'clock. Kids have gone to bed, so they're not caning the Wi-Fi. So hopefully I can upload this in less than 2 hours, which is how long it took to do the last one. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to my shit as usual. Hope you're all safe. Take care of yourselves. Much love. Peace out.